Hello, hello. Yo, what's up, Gabriel? Always early, man. What's up, Mono? Appreciate you hanging out on the live stream, man. It's gonna be a fun one. Oh. Oops. Don't fail today. What do you mean? Ain't no content, no failing today, Jin. Gabriel, is that you? You're the Ice Lightning Mage, right? Is that you? Oh, get on it, Jin. Dude. It's gonna be all good vibes. No trolling today. None of that, dude. Yeah, what's up, Gabriel? Appreciate you, man. Haven't heard from you in a while. How's the gear coming? Nice, dude. Dude. Nothing like some IRL gains. Nothing like some IRL gains, man. Oh, how much does this thing give? 76%. Oh, 50.5%. Sheesh. You're wondering where Ice Lightning Mage would be? People are high on Ice Lightning Mages, man. People are high on them. I think they'll be pretty good. I don't really have a rankings, honestly. I'm kind of going into this just kind of blind a little bit, just winging it. Yeah, that's the thing. Map is a big thing right now in the meta. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of DMs about that. Like, what class are you, Mono? Mono. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of DMs about just what the best, just the meta and how to like the map size and all these different things and which classes do better. So there's a lot of factors for sure. I wouldn't really look too much into the raw numbers and stuff. I'm gonna I'll love you, dude. Trying to get to 250, man. Trying to get to 250. We already got someone at 230. Wild. What's up, Scrambled? Oh shoot, I gotta invite for boss. $237. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be there probably in next month. Probably like a month and a half, maybe less. Oh no, that's not it. Piercing. What? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. You gain one level every 5 to 7 days, you'll be 230. Yeah. The leveling is insane right now, man. Yeah, 225. No. 220 to 225 is the rough map. 225 to 230 isn't that bad. AF3 380 is pretty good. Do I need all these buffs, man? I should just use these, huh? Why not? Dude, Jin, chill out, dude. Chill out, man. Don't be like that. Killed so many Necros and Absols. Oh, dude. Just gotta keep grinding till you pass. Don't even worry about the fails. Alright, where is everybody? I'm about to rip some Absols today. Or, not Absols, some Necros. I got a gloves that I gotta try to get to... gloves I gotta get to level... to Necro. So I'm gonna try to do that before... before we do our tiers list. And boss maps? Dude, we'll test it out. I'm gonna go to Archon. I had yesterday AF10, 148 fevers in 32.5 seconds. Oh, 148 kills? Damn, that's wild. Where the freaksicles is everybody? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're missing. Oh, there you go. Who are we missing? Dave? Is it Trainer? No, Trainer's not on this run. Oh, Wales. Alright, let's buff. Buff, buff, buff. Oh wait, they can't hear me. What the heck am I doing? I already got Lotus Mass, so I'll just drop right this for a Primal. Oh, that neck crack hurt. Oh baby. Top 3. I'm kind of cranking. Why am I cranking? Oh, split. Dang, so fast. Holy smokers. Did I get another drop there? Sheesh. Nope, no drop. Huh. Did I do kill dungeon? Good honor battle? that skill? Damn, not even capping. Not even capping, yeah. Arrows are going to be insane in Guild Honor Battle. Arrows are going to be insane. Yeah, it's going to be gross. It passed 2 Jin? Nice, dude. What level? What Star Force is that now? Yeah, Pika's got end pets. He just needs the Blair. And it's got the 3-3. So, I need Lady Blair. Yeah, that team is stacked. Yo, what's up, Z? What's up, Z? Is Arrow that good? Arrow's pretty good. Yeah, it's got... I could switch all this over. 3-3. It's got a ton of stuff, man. And it's got the pets that are dead, but when they come up, so just waiting. Just waiting. If they're ever gonna give us Lady Blair back. Is Arrow good? I think it's pretty good. I don't know if you could put it on like Paladin tier, but I would say it's probably right below it. But I think they're gonna be really good. Like I've talked about before, if all their lines cap, they're gonna be competitive. Their gameplay is very similar to Paladins. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, burst classes are super strong in the meta right now. So, and arrows have pretty solid burst. Hmm. 2000 feels low too. Like I'm not even close to hitting cap, so crazy, just crazy. Charge that 30, what? What do I think about Dawn War and Arrow? Yeah, I think Dawn Wars are good. Super good. I'm not really sure how they compare though. I'm not really too familiar. I can't really say I'm too familiar with Dawn Wars, to be honest. But I heard that they're pretty strong. Like the mobility is pretty similar too, where they have like a good, they have dashes, multiple dashes and things like that. I'd say they're pretty similar altogether. Definitely. Loki saving shards if I need to make primals for Lotus Face? Dude, you can't be saving 100 shards for primals. Can't be saving... They're not even tradable primals, right? Can't be doing that, dude. Wait. Forge. You're trolling. There's no way you can do that. Oh, secondary. How do you even make it? Accessories? Yeah, it's not even tradable. Trolling. Yeah, I'm not gonna craft my down Pendanita though. I need to use these for Star Force. So. Yo, what's up, Devil? You're not bossy today? What level max damage will Arrow do Gloom? Kind of just depends on your party, man. I think any class probably in the 35-40 mils, depending on your ignore me defense, if it's like 15 to 20%. But it's mainly the HP. The HP, you have to probably have like 200k HP to survive in there. I tried it with like sub 180k and I just died to everything. Yeah, it's mainly the HP. I don't think the damage is too hard to do. What the? Why did it not use my regular ones? Oh wait, actually. I'm just gonna use center. just did hard Arcana shit. Dude, there's Ice Lightning mages in the chat, Devil. Chill out, man. That's funny, dude. That's fucking funny. Don't worry, this is Ice Lightning Mages. Today's Ice Lightning Mages time to shine. We got mobbing. I can tell you right now, Ice Lightning Mage, definitely a better mobber than Shadower. I tell you that right now. Oh yeah. Oh, not that. Yeah, just do that. Alright. Alright guys, we're going to get into the rankings in a little bit. I'm going to switch over to my Paladin real quick. I want to rip some Necros. I've been waiting to stream so I could rip some Necros. And then we'll get into the mobbing. Nice. Sick. All right. What? Can't type in here? Dang. Oh, there you go. Nobody buy these things out. Oh. I'm actually just gonna buy these right now. Oh, let's go. All right. I gotta buy some of these. Need to save by bill. Where's my gloves? Oh, I hate this. I have PTSD. I accidentally turned one of my project weapons back in the day into a friggin' Mastercraft scroll without even paying attention, so I got PTSD from this so many times. Holy smokes. Stresses me out. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Perfect. Oh, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Alrighty. Gonna rip 3 in a row here. Hopefully one of it pass. Good luck. What else runs you got today, Devil? Tonight, nothing? Wonder will Phantom win? Yeah, Phantom's in a weird spot. I feel like it's... I'm not really sure where it could land. Ugh. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Let's just rip it. 4%. What's the strat? Did somebody say go in the bossing room? Let's see. Let's try Bon. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah, I mean, I have a rest on Pally. Damn, dude. You run so much. Boss room, boss room. What boss room? Is that what you do, copy? Boss room? Alright, I gotta keep track of these. Oh, I thought that was the one. That felt like a slow play. That's supposed to bond though, so it doesn't give a notification if it passes. Okay, don't click on that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Where did this stinking sword go? I'm never gonna find it. Oh, this bastard. You see that? They were at the necro lock. Jesus, dude. Someone just hit necro. Unreal. Unreal. Alright. Let's try to buy. Oh, I think there are weapons, right? Nope. Oh my gosh. Do I have event scrolls? Let's see, dude. Did you not see my last video? 53 attempts or something like that? You think I got event scrolls left, dude? Freaking max the crap out of that. MC scrolls from passive proof? Ooh. Do you know what? I grabbed it on my paladin. Is it tradable? Oh, it is. Storage. Okay. Nope. You got it. Copy. You don't know. Let's see. Cam coming in clutch. Oh. I logged out. Oh my gosh. Big brain. Well, hopefully big brain turns into a big pass. Can do everything right. Sure, Milk, let's go. I'm gonna try, man. I've been waiting. What am I doing here? 2% scroll. 2% scroll. So many damage skins. I passed it. Maybe I used it already. Crap. Oh, do you know what? I probably used it. Or did I pass it? Are we going to see 53 attempts late? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm maxing out trade station on my 10 attempts and then... Well, actually, I'm maxing out my mezzos. But should I buy some scrolls in trade station? I feel like they're pretty cheap right now. Oh my gosh, I just put them in this. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's see. What is this thing at? 3. Okay. I already got 1. Okay. I'm gonna go try to look into Trade Station to see how much the scrolls are. I think it may be worth. Oh, don't do that. I have 1.96 bill left to play with today. So should I just keep ripping, brute forcing it at 4%, or should I look at some lucky scrolls? Should I look? Lucky. I don't even know where they are. Is it there? Exalt? Oh, they're there. Okay. Dang. Scrolls cheap right now? The scrolls don't do anything? That's what I'm thinking, dude. But I mean, if you stack him, Lucky Chaos Mastercraft Scroll. 3%. That's actually not bad, right? These are actually pretty cheap. Looking for I mean, not for this, but for the Chaos? Am I trolling? Yeah, this is actually not bad for like... Interesting. Damn, you're ready to carry. You're ready to carry, copy. Alright, I'm... 4... This isn't that cheap, right? Is this worth it? Are these worth it? Because, like, an attempt is probably 300 mil. And I have attempts to spare. 4% seems good price. Should I just stack the 4%? Should I just buy 3 of them? Where am I looking? I don't even know. These are probably yours, right, copy? You're probably just trying to sell them quick. Yeah, 1 bill an attempt. I know. All right. Let's see. 800. All right, I'll do 2 of these. Let's see, and then I have 1,000, so I have like 3 more attempts after this, maybe. All right, let's do the math. Hold on. Let me just. I just use 1. Should I stack them? Should I just buy? And then buy another one, just stack it to 12%? What I'm thinking is I'll try to do the first ones raw, kind of as... Oh. Alright, my mate stacks them. Yeah, no, I feel like stacking it's a play. Okay, let's see. 1.297, 2.29. Alright. Alright. So if I have 1.3, so I have 1.2 bill left. Alright. I'm gonna buy 1 more of these scrolls, I think. Where am I looking? I think it'll be okay. Use. Alright. No clue what's better. We'll just see. That wasn't better. Alright, so I got 7.6 bill. Jesus, 706 bill. Okay. Well, I think I got about 2 more attempts in me, I think. And then we can go start ripping some tiers list. I'll just buy these, I don't care. Oh my gosh, I don't have any missiles. I gotta go back. What is this doing? Primo, what's the strat? What's the necro strat, dude? Just tell me real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay, just, where the frixicles is my mezzos, dude? Whatever. Over going back and forth. I'm all over the place. Let's see, I got... Necrostratus is just fun. I'm starting to figure that out. That's definitely the play. Yeah, Primo, I'm all over the place, dude. Alright, these are my last attempts. I was making these trying to make it myself because I used all the events flames and stuff like that. So I actually got mythic flames on this one. So that's kind of what got me stuck in my outfit too. I couldn't, like, I just had to get it because I had everything else done. Like the potentials are good. I got enough mythic flame. It's boss attack, which is fine, but you know, I kind of pigeonholed myself there, where like I did everything instead of the necro, so I kind of got stuck with it. Oh yeah. All right, I'm buying one more of these stinking scrolls, dude. These are definitely copies 4% scrolls. You just told me to buy because they were a good price. So technically, these are like double attempts. My gosh. Oh, alright, well. I'll see you guys on Monday for that. I'll try again later when I get more mezzos. Dawn Warrior has mezzos. Not a good start to the stream. Streamer luck is not a thing, guys. Streamer luck is not a thing, I repeat. It is a scam of all scams. Nah, I just had some extra mezzos, dude. I went a little over budget there. Awkward. But wasn't all the mezzos. Just a little dabble. All right, let's get into the mobbing a little bit. All right. All right. Let me see if I know how to do this. All right. So I made a little spreadsheet here. Let me try to pull it up here. Let me try to end that. And then, there you go. So this is our data. Our data. Let me add some more. I got some more data. Hold on a second. I'm missing filter blanks. So I got no Demon Avenger friends, no hero friends. If anyone in here is a hero or a Demon Avenger in AF 700 and would like to share some screenshots, that would be amazing. Let's see, I gotta do some calculations. But I got a Demon Avenger in Edge of Space, so I'm going to 2602, 2602, 26. They did 10,591. What is this guy's name? I don't know. OG Allen. And that's Edge of Space. I got Kaiser from Ed. Thank you, Ed. His was... What do you think, Ed? Kaisers are pretty insane. Let's see, he did 6,870 in 36 minutes. Okay. I gotta do some math. 6072. 6072. 6072. He did 11,034 kills in 60 minutes. And then there was an Evan. Shout out to Thean that did 2,000 kills in 16 minutes. So it wasn't ideal. 2683. Is that right? 7633. Yeah. A little misleading because I don't think he was very geared, but I appreciate him sending in information anyways. Because, you know, oops. 16.1 divided by 60. Yeah, 263. Okay. And then who else am I missing? Mercedes. Was there a Mercedes out there? I don't think so. Cannoneer, Thunderbreaker, waiting for Catherine. Okay, so pretty good. Appreciate everyone for sending. Oh, I think Belly sent something too. Yeah, Belly did. For Adele. Shout out to Belly. Comka Belly. $545. Adele did so not bad. So we get all but all 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes. So if anyone's got any information on these 7 classes, much appreciated. That would be nice. Waits for archers. Yeah. Was that I was here for the hellos? Dude, everyone needs to chill out on that, dude. Everyone needs to chill out. Better chaos, chill out, dude. I know that's you. I see it. Clear. Select all. Okay. What's the criteria to share edge space kills per hour? You know, I just went with something that was universal, and it was something easy. Like I'd assume everyone one shot mobs in edge space. Um, that's kind of just what I did. I mean, it could have been any map to be honest. It could have been AF 170. It could have been 380 or 510, whatever. I mean, I just chose edge of space because like anyone could do it under level two. When the 230 ranges. So yeah, nothing really for it. Like arrow obviously can't do anything about it. So it's just data, and I think that's like the main thing that I want people to take away from this is just like raw numbers, and we can kind of sort by how do I sort this stupid thing? Filter by values. Oh, there you go. Wait. Okay, someone help me here. Sort by. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. So it's basically just data points. I mean, I take it with a grain of salt, to be honest. There's a lot of factors in it. Like I get a lot of people talking about how map size matters, how like for example, paladin solo content, like my skill wheel for paladins is different than what it would be for farming in a perma because things are different and there's kind of little intricacies like paladins. I know like buccaneers are having some issues with Lord of the Deep, where they're finding that it's kind of better in permas but not in in solo. So a lot of factors, right? It's kind of just data, but this is kind of something. Right? I don't think there's too much data out there, so I appreciate everyone that actually helped and submitted. And it's just AF 700, so um, it's nothing crazy. Who gave the Sia kills per hour? Yeah, that's the code, dude. Appreciate all these people right here for sharing. Oh, I put Sia. That's Warren. That's Warren. So I trust. But yeah, let's get into the tiers list now. And basically, what's gonna happen is kind of just kind of see where everyone is. I wanted to break it down. Again, this is the same criteria that I did for the rankings, and I wanted to do it again by class categories. I think it's important for me when I'm tiering these classes to compare. A lot of people like to know like class categories to each other, right? So like uh, warriors to warriors. Um, oh no, I don't know how to unsort this. Crap. I'll remove filter. Okay, let's not do that again. Um, yeah, I like to categorize it by like comparing warriors to each other, right? Because a lot of times people are like, "What's the best warrior? What's the best mage?" Because they like to play that certain type of class, but it fits their playstyle, but they just don't know which one's the best, right? So they always ask this. So I like to do it in that sense. So with that being said, let's start with what should we start with here? What do you guys think? Let's go with the count as a crack. The criteria. Yeah, that's a great question. Criteria for me. I mean, what do you guys think the criteria is? What do you think makes a great mob? I talked about in my last video earlier this week how I think that a lot of the best classes have those passive skills, summons, tracking skills. Kind of touch damage or like surrounding attacks, um, combination multiple of them, and it kind of shows in the data, right? Where like some of obviously mages have a ton of summons or place down skills or tracking skills that obviously makes them kill a lot of things. But the main thing is, what kind of toolkit do you have where you're, how many things can you kill, mobs can you kill without actually having them attacking them, having them be in your vicinity, right? So that's kind of it. Is there anything else you guys think is important? Because at the end of the day, this is not just my criteria; it's for everyone. So I'd love to hear you guys' opinion. What do you think is important? I know like mobility is important, like arrows dash or range of attacks is important as well. Who can hit the boss first? I mean, who can hit the mob first? I think is very important. If you have skills that are, you can attack and move, like I mentioned, wind archers with their Song of Heaven, I think it matters, right? So, I think I kind of want to start with the. Did Sephi say you use Song of Heaven? Yeah, I assume the class. I made the assumption that all classes are one shotting. That's kind of the assumption I made. Obviously, there's some exceptions, but I think most of the people here are one shotting. You know, almost 100% of their skills at this point. Song. I think he uses Song of Heaven. I know the Wind Archer in my promo before used Song of Heaven. But because of the trifling winds procs. So let's start with that. Let's start with archers. So I think archers in the polls, people loved wind archers, right? People have wind archers above bowmasters, and we got 6 of them. Okay, so let's go. Let's just go right off the top. Let's just go wind archers, right? Do you guys think they're S tier, A tier, B tier? Where do you think you got them? A lot of people like them, and I mean the results speak to themselves. They were almost 13,000 kills. 13,000 kills. I personally think that I have a wind archer that I train with, and I think they are. I really like them. I think they could be S tier, but I'm gonna put them A tier now. I'm gonna put them A tier now. Maybe low S tier, 13k, yeah. So if we did this test on a big map like M Tower, the results would be different? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt, right? It's only AF 700. Right, it's only AF 700. Can't wait for people to send screenshots and be like best class tier ranking out of context. Mirat. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, I think they're good. I don't think they're. I think I only put them A tier because I think bowmasters are a tier above. Could they both be S tier? Definitely. I really like Wind Archers ever since Cygnus Knights Remastered 2. They got kind of everything, but they just don't have like those summons. Like their summon of their knights, their Cygnus Knights. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they just walk right off the edge. Like they can just walk right off the edge and GG. Or like your Tempest, not your Tempest, your not your Hurricane, whatever it's called, can go right off the edge. Or the one that sucks all the mobs in can go right off the edge. Kind of weird. So like it's kind of a little bit of RNG, but I really like the class, especially because Song of Heaven, if you use it, you can attack and move. Trifling Wings wins with it. Obviously tracks mobs on its own. S tier. Hello, SO75 farming list. What's up, Gem? Uh, no, I'm pretty sure Fair's, yeah. And then let's go Bowmaster. Where's Bowmaster? I put Bowmaster as S tier. I don't know if you guys saw that Moonbeam video back in the day, AF170. They were smashing everybody. Kills per is 13,000. Bowmasters are monster mobbers. Just I don't think people realize that. I think they're insane mobbers. They have so many skills that can track. They have place down skills with arrow platter. They got a lot in the toolkit. It's actually surprising that Wind Archer is actually a little bit closer that Bowmaster actually wasn't higher. I thought they'd be in the kind of the 14. I thought they'd compete with Kana here, to be honest. But I was talking like Splash Attack said um, when he was saying that it's their V3s and V4s are bossing attacks. So like they were good with V1 and V2, but now with V3 and V4, other classes have caught up. And yeah, map size does matter, but that's why I like solo. That's why solo I feel like is yeah. I mean, AF 700 is still a pretty decently large map. Um, let's go with Pathfinder next. Oh, Marksman, sneaky. Shout out to Slane over here. 10.5k kills. I have no idea, but when I train on my Marksman, I feel like the attack range is one of the things that really sticks out for them. Is that they can hit from insanely far. So maybe in like solo content, like that's the thing. Like I bet in solo content they're really good because their piece piercing shot, I think is what it's called, hits from really far, like it triggers from far, and it has a long horizontal range. But I'm not too sure how applicable that is in permas, which I think is an important kind of distinction. Where in permas they may not be attacking things at all. So I'm curious um, if there's any marksmen out there, would have them in the B tier. I'm gonna put them in the C tier because I just don't think archers above the top two are very good in general, and I don't think marksmen are meant to be good mobbers, but because they don't really have summon skills or place down skills or tracking skills, they're just from my understand anyways is that they have to attack from ranged and they have to attack anything that's in front of them. They don't even have like I think they have one like front and back attack, but yeah, it's not really. It's hard to say that it's better than some of these other classes, right? Pathfinder's interesting. 9.2k. Are they that bad? Ben Wong. That's some archer. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Pathfinders. Not surprised that they're not very good. Um, I kind of want to put them in the D tier, but I just feel like outside of Tempest, they don't really have much, right? Mobbing. They have the bird summon. Yeah, the bird summon's okay. The bird summon's okay. I feel like it's slow to trigger, and then their tornado tempest is on a 1 minute cooldown, so it's good for bossing. But it's not like monsoon. It's not like why do I keep saying monsoon? Freaking. Uh, Cam, help me with this. What is that? The skill, the tornado skill for wind archers, but that's like on a 30-second cooldown. So it's much wind archers is much better for pathfinders, but pathfinders are better bosses. How howling wind, yeah, that one. Thank you. Howling gale, yep. Someone, yep. Howling gale, yep, that's the one. Wild hunters, dang, Sephi again. I thought wild hunters would have been better, and I was looking at Sephi's skill wheel. He didn't use his he was using all his jaguar skills. He wasn't using his main attack that you can walk and move while you're riding on the jaguar. So I wonder if that makes a difference because like the jaguar is faster a little bit, but I don't know if Sephi is trying to trying to get buffs to his mobbing his wild hunters mobbing or not, but 9,000 kills in solo. I mean that's detail. That's bottom tier. I can't be putting them on Pathfinders, right? Primo, what is Wild Hunters? I mean, are they better than that? What do you think? Because I feel like they must be pretty good. They have two. They have like two place down skills. They got pretty good Jaguar skills. They can attack on the move when they're on their riding their Jaguar. Is it like that bad? But according to this, I mean, I thought they would be at least like C B tier because they have kind of they can set it and forget it skills that are up 100% of the time. Oh, they're stuck at the bottom most of the time. Interesting. Oh, I see. It's probably for like node farming and stuff, or like picking up mesos and things. So that's the thing, right? Like, we can't really just looking at the tiers list. It's hard. Doing solo content again. doesn't really tell the whole story. There's a lot of factors in it. So I feel like Wild Hunter is a little bit better. I feel like if he min max for solo content, which he probably didn't do, this number would be higher. So I'm gonna put them at C tier, and that's just going based off of my judgment and just not looking at the data and just not looking at the numbers. Because like if I was just looking at the numbers, right, like Evans would be the worst class, mobbing class, and we all can say that's not the case, right? So take it with a grain of salt. Take the data with a grain of salt. And the Mercedes. All right, I'm pretty sure Mercedes are terrible in mobbing. I'm pretty sure they've always been terrible. I'm actually gonna call. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not great. Unfortunately, they are just straight. Just a interesting class that don't really mobbing is not really a toolkit. So not much to say there. Archers. No surprise for me, anyways, that there's a mixed bag. Two kind of at their own, in their own class. Arguably, these both could be S tier, to be honest. And then kind of the 4 at the bottom. No surprise there. Yeah. Mercedes, you mean, Primo? Or you talk about Wild Hunters? But yeah, Archers, I mean, starting off, it's Mercedes, really? Because of mobility wise? Because of their mobility? I need someone to talk me into it because I don't know any Mercedes. I know there was actually their King of Flying. Yeah. I need to see more. I need to see more. There's no data. And I've never heard from anyone saying that Mercedes are that good in their permas, kill wise. Yeah, they have chain skills. I get that they have chain skills, but I don't know how impactful chain skills are because you have to find mobs. You know what I mean? You have to chain it with something and you have to target something in front of you. So it's a little awkward. Maybe in solo content they may be decent, but they kind of the meta right now is just again passive kills. And if you have to like who's killing it fastest, who's triggering faster attacks and things like that. Is the same thing for a Ho Young last time? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, wait, let me see. Don't worry, Ho Young, we'll get there. All right, but that's the Archers. We'll call it a day. I'll leave it at that. Someone can convince me otherwise. Mercedes, Wild Hunters deserve to be placed higher, marksman, but that's where I'm at. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can find the Ho Young real quick. I don't have Ho Young. Gosh, dang it, dude. Why do I not have Ho Young? You know what? I'll find it later. All right, let's move on to, what should we move on to? Should we do the, what do you guys want to see next? No, Gem is me, dude. I fixed it a little bit, cause yeah, I kept using I kept having to add in new ones. All right, let me try to get Ho Young real quick. Thieves. Save image. And then let me see if I can add this in here. Oh. Download image. Oh no, that's not it. Choose file, there it is. Downloads. I got you, I got you. There's the Ho Young, baby. All right, just in time for Thieves. All right. We got the Thieves going here. Let's see. Dang. Let's start off with, what's the first thief over here? Dual Blade. Dual Blades I heard are pretty good. You see a lot of them farming in like a lot of bots are using Dual Blades now. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, wait. We'll do mages. We got to do mages last, I feel like. Maybe second to last. People are just going to skip to the end anyway, so. Get the pirates over with. We'll probably have to do pirates next. Okay, dual blades. I think they're solid. Um, Again, it's kind of in a weird spot. Like I always try to compare it to like passive skills. How many all their skills do hit wide areas. So that's the benefit. I feel like they perform better in solo content, like node farming, than um, in permas. But I can't. I mean, There's no way a dual blade is that great of a mobber. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put them in C tier. I mean, I honestly probably could put them in D tier because like they again like their main skill they can walk in tornado and kill stuff, but it has to be close. They don't have any summons. They don't have any like things that can kill stuff while they're just walking around and rope lifting around. They don't have anything that tracks mobs. Like there's so many better classes. So many, like even better thieves. Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, dual blades and bots. Yeah, I know. Like it actually hits pretty hard for their 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 skills hit pretty hard for lower levels. So definitely, I do think that some of these classes are kind of overrated. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. So we went dual blade there. I kind of want to do Cadena next. Do I even have Cadena over here? Yeah, because I feel like it's one of those classes that people think are pretty good mobbers, but are they actually really? Um, I almost like I could be completely wrong, but I feel like Cadenas were overkill in before level 200 because they could move around the map better than anybody else. But everyone has rope lift at higher levels, right? So does it is it really that much of an advantage? They lose that advantage. It's kind of like same like mechanics and like Kaisers and like angelic busters who have their own rope lifts built in pre 200. But then once everyone gets rope lift, then it cancels it out. But yeah, Cadena is for lower levels, so maybe that's why they can be a little bit higher because like for free to plays, which I mean maybe like has to be a factor. They actually they have a high crit rate for some reason, right? I feel like they hit really hard. They have good survivability. Um, and but I don't think that their skills are that great at higher end game level. Um, I think they're better free to plays. So Cadenas, I got them a B tier. I think they're mid. I think they're mid. Um, and then I want to do Ho Young, kind of pack them together. Do you guys think Ho Young is better than Cadena? Because if you're over here thinking I have no freaking idea because I've never seen a Ho Young, you're right here with me because I have no Cadena data. I have Ho Young is only from Edge of Space. So your guess is as good as mine as far as how good these classes are. I do know Ho Young has that Tiger. They have pretty big attack range. Like their mobility is pretty good. Um, they they hit high, so vertical and horizontal. I would say Ho Youngs are better than Cadenas for sure. Temporate kills. Not gonna lie, in Edge of Space is pretty good. People are saying the spawn rate in Edge of Space is low, right? So 10.8k is like in comparison to like Arrow, which I thought is pretty good compared to Demon Avengers, same tier. So again, I don't like it's just it means something that you can say that even in a neutral spot with two pretty good warrior classes that I feel like are pretty strong in mobbing, are known for mobbing, that Ho Young is beating both of them on the same tier as both of them at least. But so I'll put them in the A tier. I think Ho Youngs are good mobbers. Yeah, they can move. Yeah, mobility is crucial too. Mobility for sure is crucial. So I put them in A tier. I think they're strong. Um, Seems like 3000 party has 6S Cadena. Yeah, Cadenas are insane. And yeah, the chain is better than rope lift. I would agree. I would agree. But like it's way a huger advantage in like lower tier maps for sure. When I'm freaking walking around with no speed, no jump, on these alts, just trying to get through dailies. Shadowers, surprising. Shadowers, their kill count is 9.5k, same as Dual Blade. I I would have thought it would have been a little higher, but it makes sense, I think. They just don't really have that much in their toolkit besides their 170, their Sudden Raid, which hits kind of a good sized map. Mezzo Explosion is not bad, but I don't think it procs as much as it could, like compared to bossing, so it's not as impactful. And the rest of it's kind of ho hum. So Shadowers, nothing really there. I think they're like sure, maybe a little bit better than Dual Blade C tier. They're thieves, they're bossers, they're fine. They don't have to be mobbers. Night Lord, I do think Night Lord's a little better than a tier above. Some could put them as B tier, and some could put them as A tier. Like their kill count is huge, 11,000. So on par, better than Nightwalkers, better than Phantoms, or same tier, kind of just below Phantoms. That's interesting, and it makes sense. Their Omen is really good. The one that kind of that ball in the air that just tracks mobs and throwing stars. Their their main mobbing skill also has really good. Oh, why am I blanking on it? Shuriken? No, not Shuriken. Anyways, their main attacking skill actually procs all of their shurikens and stuff, so which are tracking skills, which are pretty good. It's kind of like Wind Archer's trifling winds, or even Nightwalker's bats, things like that. So it's there's built in like passive kills to it. Their shuriken kind of a place down as well. So they have options. Sudden Raid. I think that they are a tier above. Yeah, Showdown, exactly. Like Showdown, that's a skill. Like Phantoms are stealing Showdown over Ice Lightning Mage's Chain Lightning. That's how good Showdown, Night Lord's main mobbing skill, or attacking mobbing skill is, because it actually has a far like attack range, and it procs all of their kind of stars and things like that. So it's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Night Lord's a tier above. Shadowers again. Shadows are C. I just think like they don't have a lot of in their toolkit. And there's just a lot more better. There's a lot of better mobbers than them, just straight up. Like you could put them in B tier, fine, but like when you see the classes that are on the B tier, you're gonna be like, yeah, Shadowers aren't as good as them in mobbing. That's all it comes down to, really. Like it's not that they're bad. Their 170 is is a really good skill, but that's all they have, in my opinion. And all these other classes have more things in their toolkit. Yeah. Copy. You should be using Showdown, dude. Did you put your Phantom here? Copy. Do a test right now. Do a test right now with Showdown instead of Chain Lightning. I'm curious. Just prove me wrong. Say if Chain Lightning is better, then it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure that Showdown is insane. And I think also Showdown is better in permas, in party setting, because it is guaranteed or a higher chance of hitting more targets because it's actually tracking mobs, right? Ice Lightning Mage, Chain Lightning, if it hits something and it's just coincidence there's no mobs in the vicinity that it can chain off of, then it only hits one target, right? So there's just a little bit more RNG that it has to have mobs next to it to bounce off of, while Night Lords can just have one mob that it hits with Showdown, and then the shurikens go and find other mobs and it hits more consistently. So that's my take. That's my take. Yeah. And Chain Lightning has a shorter like attack range. So like in node farming, Chain Lightning may be better because it can actually bounce, and it actually is a main attack that actually hits harder and kills mob faster. faster. But like if you put Showdown next to Ice Lightning Mage, the Showdown is going to hit the mob first, and the Ice Lightning Mage is actually going to have to walk closer in order to use Chain Lightning. Yeah. So that's my take. Is it 5-second cooldown? I don't think so. Maybe. Um, yeah. But if you're the Phantom Pro, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just what uh, I think. Phantoms. Phantoms are again insane. Um, Phantoms are yeah. I'm curious about Phantoms because I think that they are really good mobbers. Um, because like you said, they can take Chain Lightning, they can take Showdown. So even if I think they're kind of meta proof, right? Like if for some reason Night Lords get rebalanced and their Showdown, their Shurikens, or whatever, their stars don't have got nerfed or something, guess what? Chain Lightning ain't gonna get nerfed. You know what I mean? Like, or vice versa. So they're kind of meta proof. They have options as far as like they can take like Arrow Platter if they wanted to. They're they have their orbs that fly around. They have just so much in their toolkit, right? They have Inferno Aura, which is touch damage, which is very strong actually. So they're taking from Fire Poison mages, Ice Lightning mages, a little bit of Night Lords, a little bit of Bowmasters, here and there. And I'm not saying that this is like the ideal setup, but they're so flexible and they can kind of like even if it's not AF 700, right? They could excel in node farming. They could excel in other bigger maps or smaller maps, whatever it is. They can adjust their toolkit to match whatever the meta is, whatever meta map it is, or whatever even you're trying to get out of your Phantom, whether it's farming nodes, whether it's smaller parties, something, right? So yeah, their V skill yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what, Primo, you're right. Their V skill does teleport, and that skill actually is disgusting. I mean, is it wrong to say that they're an S tier mobber? Am I crazy to say that they're an S tier mobber? Like I feel like they have everything in their toolkit. It's just I don't know. For sure not S tier. I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe not. I guess it depends on how many S tier classes there are. Yeah. A tier. I guess A tier. Okay. All right. A tier. Let's see. Who else are we missing? Nightwalker. A's good. Okay. Nightwalker. Nightwalkers are B. I don't know. They're kind of weird. Again, they're kind of surrounded by Omen, which is insane. Omen of Darkness, I think, or Omen. I call it Omen, where it could be insane if you keep attacking with their Spark skill because it reduces the cooldown. But in mobbing, it's not that great, and you can kind of see representative of this number here, just a tier below, right? Maybe you could say it's a tier above Dual Blade Shadower, but a tier below Night Lords and Phantoms, right? They have bats that fly around, do all these cool things. They have a map clearing ability as well, but just missing just a little bit, right? So I'll put them as B tier. Kind of fitting in between these classes. That's why I kind of like to do it. And you could argue Night Lord, Nightwalker could be lower B tier, Night Lord could be higher B tier. All right, did I miss any classes here? Night Lord, Shadow, Dual Blade, Phantom, Nightwalker, Xenon. Where the heck is the Xenon? Yep, there it is. Xenon has to be better than Shadow and Dual Blade, right? Yeah, it has to be better, right? Like they have that box that or that that little prism that room that they make that kind of just kills mobs in their own area. Their attacks have like good vertical and horizontal range. It has to, right? Why is their attack like? I mean, their kill count's pretty low. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe Luscious doesn't one shot or something. Maybe it does. Maybe their skills don't hit that hard. But is it like they're just screaming same tier as Dual Blade and Shadower? But there's something inside that makes me feel like Xenon has to be a better mob than that. B tier, yeah. There's just something about him. I feel like there's something there. Then I'm gonna say they're B tier. All right. So that's the Thieves. I'm just gonna leave it there. It feels right that kind of these two are on the same tier. These two are on the bottom, and Phantom at the top. Okay, let's do Pirates next. Get it over with, right? Primo. All right, so Pirates here. Let's start off with the Angelic Buster. So of course I had no Angelic Buster data. Oh, I did. That's right, Sagan's friend, Zafia. Shout out to him. 10.5k, not bad. Not surprising. I really like Angelic Buster's mobbing. It's actually pretty fun. Tracking skills, kind of like Phantoms. They got their Tornado. They got just a lot of skills in their toolkit. I think their V skills are pretty good too because their Spotlight kind of just kills mobs on its own. They could be possibly sneaky A tier. I wonder if this person one shots with all the skills, but I feel like they could be sneaky really good. Sneaky A tier. I'm gonna put them high B tier, if that even put them in there. I feel like they get the potential to be A tier with maybe a little bit more data. But I really like Angelic Busters. I think mobbing is one of their strong suits for sure. We'll just do Shade next. Shade is D tier. Yeah, yeah. Primo knows. If you could put F tier, Shade is definitely down there, which is really sad because I remember back in the day in SF144, Shades were so good. Holy smokes! Like Shades and Evans with their map clearing skills, their Spirit of Incarnation or whatever it's called, was insane. But now they don't really have much in the toolkit. I think they're okay, but yeah, just the results speak for themselves. And Primo knows best. Shades are not good, and I tend to have to agree with them. Arc. Oh, dude. Jimmy Gregg just pops in right at the perfect time for Pirates. I mean, yeah, arcs are bad too. Arcs are rough, man. Arcs are in a tough spot. Arcs are in a tough spot. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. They feel like they are just lacking something in their toolkit. Kind of similar to Shades. D tiers. The kill counts kind of speak for themselves. Their playstyle speaks for themselves. They don't really have much. They are garbage. All right. Let's just breeze through the Pirates. Let's do Thunderbreaker next. I kind of feel like Thunderbreakers are sneaky good. Because they have the way. Oh, do you know why? Because their skills have a good horizontal and vertical range. A lot of them big, flashy attacks. They have obviously their 170 that map clears. They don't have like any place down summons or anything like that, but I feel like just the fact that like every time they hit, they're hitting a lot of mobs, means something. So, but I could be wrong. Like Demon Slayers have a pretty big attack range too, and I feel like Demon Slayers are okay. All the kill counts, yeah. So there's three, 1, 2, 3 that are not AF 700. So basically all of them are. Yeah. I mean, all but 3. That's pretty good. Besides the empty ones. Yeah, yeah. Mechanic. I honestly thought mechanics would have been better too. Again, I feel like, shout out to Sephi here, but I feel like mechanics are decent because they have like things that place down skills. They have their one of their V skills that sort of has a tracking that that tracks mobs. They can obviously attack on the move. They have their little rocket jump that again is kind of like Cadena's Cadena's chain skill, where it's a little bit better than rope lift. Um, so yeah, I feel like they're pretty good B tier. I mean, I could say they're high C tier, but I just feel like they're a little bit better than some of these classes. Yeah, some of the classes. So like, I tried to go. Obviously, there's a level limit to AV 700. It's not just arcane power, so you have to be level 240 plus. So that's why Arrow couldn't do it. Next is, let's see, Cannoneers, Corsairs. I did not have Cannoneers, but I can imagine that they're pretty strong, right? Because again, they have place down skills that can just kill mobs on their own. I don't know, like if I look at Corsair, based on the kills, Corsair is huge, right? Almost 12k. So why shouldn't they be A tier? Yeah, exactly. Cannon here has kind of good skills. So I feel like they're sneaky good. I'll put them in the B tier. Cannoneers. And then Corsairs, A tier. I could be convinced. I could be convinced, but when looking at like these classes compared to a Corsair, um, maybe they are on the same tier, to be honest. I need to like if Vip is here, I'm curious what he has to say. Or other Corsair players, because I don't know many Corsair players. Um, but I feel like Corsairs are pretty good. I'll leave them in the A tier now just to represent Pirates, just because they're kind of down bad everywhere else. Buccaneers, I I honestly think Buccaneers are like A tier as well. Like um, they have their Nautilus skill, the map clearing skill, but Lord of the Deep is just an insane skill. It just wipes everything out as a long range. They can just move around, kill stuff with rope lift, and I think that is such an underrated like ability just to be able to move and kill stuff and not even trigger your main attack. Um, and it kind of shows with the results too. 11k is kind of massive, but maybe I'm over maybe because I haven't gotten to the mages yet. Like I feel like I want to put them here A tier, and then it would be like when I could like they look good compared to these classes, but when I throw all the mages in here in the A tier, I'll be like, there's no way I'm taking a Buccaneer or Corsair over some of these mages. So that may skew my uh, rankings a little bit right now, but just a little bit of asterisk here. This may change later on. Is B tier bad or just average? I honestly think B tier is good. Like I think B tier is good, but it's just again when we get to the rest of the classes out here, you're just gonna be like, yeah, this is a better mobbing class than these B tier classes. You know, like all these mages, all these warriors. I mean, you're gonna probably take them over some of these classes. See, seeing below came from AB Party. Okay. What else? Buccaneers. Did I miss any? Or did I miss any pirates? Shade Mechanic, Cannoneer, Buccaneer. No, I think we got them all. All right, pirates. Subject to change by the end of this for these, but I feel like they have everything in the toolkit, kind of different in their own ways, with summons versus with touch damage or area of attack uh, skills. But that's the pirates for now. Now let's get into the big boys. So the big boys, let's just do the mages. I mean, I need to see the mages and then have something to compare it off of. So battle mage, everyone in the polls had them as D tier. I don't think they're that bad. I just think in a mage like world, they're not good. Right? But like is 8,000 bad? Huh, maybe it is bad. Huh. Maybe it is bad. All right. Yeah, C tier. I think they're better in these classes for now. Bishop. So this is bishop is always controversial because like you can like they just you don't even need to have them attacking stuff and they're so important, right? Like they don't have to, they can just be resting and they're so important. So I'll take it with a grain of salt, but if we're talking about straight like what's the best mobbing classes, bishops are okay. um Again, 9,000 kills isn't half bad, right? Because they got fountain, they got their big genesis skill, they got big bang. Not bad when there's mobs in the area. Pretty good, pretty strong. But I don't think they're that great. Oh, I see. Oh, there's some that are just on one platform. Oh, I see. Like if they had like three charges of it or something, and you could just like win archers, where you could do all three at once, or you could just do one summon like at a time. Yeah, bishops could be B tier. Like would I take a bishop over mobbing over some of these classes? Maybe. That's true. Yeah, now that I think about it, bishops have to be pretty B tier. I know Mira out there is like, nah, bishops aren't that good, but I could legit see myself taking a bishop over all of these classes and over some of these classes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for PXP and EXP, obviously, and the party buffs that they give helps everyone. But just for straight mobbing, I think I could see myself legitly taking kills wise. They're not a D tier, Mira. Look at this. They almost had 10,000 kills. Big Bang hits hard. If you actually had your skill wheel right, Mira, I think you'd be pretty good. Oh yeah. Bam has the pillars. Bam has the pillars. Yeah, for sure. See, I think battle mages have the potential to be up here. Definitely. All right, let's do ice lightning mages left next. If Devil's still here, A tier. Devil. Ice lightning mages didn't was okay, but I mean okay compared to other mages, but compared to the rest of the game, pretty freaking good. A tier, low end A tier, right? I mean, it's a mage. You did say S tier. Yeah, isolated mages are A tier. They got everything. They're insane, amazing. Love that class. Uh, better than shadowers. Um, better than shadowers for sure. Just clip that. Isolated mages 2 tiers above shadowers. Easy money. Fire poison mages. I mean, I think fire poison mages are better than isolated mages. I actually think their mobbing is insane. Like 10% more kills. They just have so many options. I love playing fire poison mage. They have everything in the toolkit. Um, yeah, I mean I could put them as I wouldn't even mind putting them as S tier, but I don't think they are. Kana, um, I think Kanas are okay too. Like again, mage terms, but yeah, I mean it has to be. Like the crazy part is that um, I have Warren in my party, and Lisa. We got and Lades. We got two Sias in my party, and my paladin has. I think my paladin gets more kills than them. When we did it when we tested, but in this exercise, Sia was way better, just because I think like getting off again, getting their comboing their skills. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, in a perma, like comboing their skills just to get their skills off is really hard to do. Like I sometimes see the Sia running around without their tornadoes around them for a long time, and like to get their wolf down must take a long time, and their orbs to that track stuff to like it must take a long time to actually get this off. And like if in permas where you're barely getting attacks off in general, let alone comboing, it must they must not perform that well. So A with the grain of salt. I don't think they're S tier. I don't think they're that. Like, I think in node farming settings, I'm sure they're amazing. But in perma party settings, like if you're comparing them, like again, if at the end of the day we were to compare, put a fire poison mage, an ice lightning mage, a Sia, all these top mages or certain classes up there, I think Sia would perform worse than some of these classes. But out of respect to the data, I mean, it's kind of hard to push it back too far. It's not. I'd still take them over a lot of these classes. Um, let's just get to Kana. Kana, freaking S tier. Like, not much to say. You guys, if you guys ever seen me, my paladin in the perma, you'll just see and how much I rave about Kanas. It's just everything. They just have everything. They just wipe the whole entire map. It's just ridiculous. Not much to say. 16,000 kills with Aku. Just disgusting. Like, oh, what's up? Yep. Appreciate you hanging out. Oh, I see. Yeah, summons are hard to one shot, so it might not be benefiting for party. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's the one downside to summons. You kind of have to, like, yeah, they don't hit very hard. All right. Yeah. If you put him, you always keep saying AF70, dude. Yeah, it's not happening. It's just the current meta. Take it with a grain of salt. Kind of, I mean, it's hard to argue when a class is literally 16,000. The next closest is what, 13? Yeah, I mean that's what you're gonna do. Kana's insane. Probably on the tier in itself. Enough said about that. They are ridiculous. I want to do Evans next. Evans is obviously, look at the data, 7,000 kills, but I feel like Evans. Evans feel like they fall off, right? With all their V skills compared to other classes. They were good obviously before. They have their riding dragon. They have a lot of place. They have summon skills. They have their a lot of good attacks, mobbing attacks, but it feels like they've dropped down a level with the combos. Yeah. Yeah. Make a Kana tier. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Jesus. Uh, oh, here. Wait. Can I add? Add a row above. All right. Kana tier. Purple, sure. Oh, yes. Oops. Kana. Yeah. And I'll make this purple. And then make this whatever. Red. All right. Yeah. Kana. Yeah. And they have kinship. Gives me 10% EXP. Kana insane. Rightfully so on their own tier. Yeah. Imagine. Oh, wait, same issue with combos. Yeah. Evans combos. It's weird, man. Like, oh yeah, I'll just leave C here. Evans tier below. Evans tier below. Kinesis. Finally, Kinesis in here. Better Chaos. Yeah. Um, very strange. Thought the solo kill count would be more. But 9,000 is 10,000 is 10,000, you know? And they're a mage. Am I going to put them below Bishop? There's no chance, right? There's no way Kinesis is worse than a Bishop in terms of mobbing, like kills. So, yeah, no tally. Yeah, no tally, but it's in mobbing. Yeah, none are in C tier. Yeah, I mean, mages have to be good at something. Some these guys have to be good at something, right? Um, what else? Oh, Blaze Wizards. Yeah, Blaze Wizards are very good. Geminis hit like 13,000, right? 12,000. What is finished with Lumion Blaze Wizards? I mean, no surprise. Could you put them in the S tier? Probably. Let's put them in the S tier. They're like Blaze Wizards are the mage version of Wind Archers since Signet Knight's remaster. And I mean, when it comes to mobbing, mages have to be better than archers. Lumis, insane. Very good. Just a tier below Kano, but strong. Fire poison mages, honestly, could be right there, up there with them. They both had 12,000 lines. So, Sia 2. Dang. Yeah, Sia's are insane. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to put them both in S tier, I wouldn't complain, but I just think they're a tier below. You lose mezzos when you pick up mob. Yeah. Anyone have issues? Lumi, Blaze Wizards on the S tier. Any other mages should be there? You think they should be A tier? What are you guys thinking? Does this look fair so far? I mean, obviously I'll put like Fire Poison mages up here, Ice Lightning mages up here, Sia probably. I'd probably put Phantoms above Sia, right? I don't know. Sia A tier? Yeah, Sia's A tier. Looks fair. Yeah. Oh, Kana? Yeah, Kanas are insane, dude. 16,000 lines in 1 hour solo. And I'm pretty sure he does like 8,000 lines or something ridiculous in our perma too. While everyone else is doing like 3,000. So yeah, Kanas are insane. Yeah. All right, let's finish off with the Warriors. Try to get this out. Try not to make this too long. Demon Slayers, I think they're C tier. Rubido actually had an insane kill count. Not insane, but much better than I thought. But Demon Slayers, they just walk around and hit nothing. They're just walking around a lot. But they're great bosses. So, and it's funny because in PC they're insane, but it's because their teleport is insane in PC, which can't be used there. Blasters had no data. I need to know what blasters are, what you guys think, but we'll get back to them. Demon Avengers, I mean, they've always been good mobbers. I just don't have any data on them, but I think they have to be better than B tier. I wish Hutch was back. I wish I probably could have got some Demon Avenger data, but I feel like Demon Avengers have to be A tier. Maybe overselling it a bit. Kaisers, A tier. Very good. Arguably S tier. No, maybe not S tier. Kaisers 11,000. Dang, Dawn Warriors. Huh. Yeah. So this is where it gets very interesting. So there's like 3 classes that I think warriors that are very, very similar. Adele's, Demon Avengers, Kaisers. Like they are both so very similar. So I have them all bunched up next to each other. And I actually do agree, Primo. I think Kaisers are the best of the 3. Even though the data doesn't show it, maybe it does. Yeah, I think Kaisers are insane. Like I think they're borderline S tier mobbers, because they have so many good. They have their summons, they have their place down skills, they have their swords that track. They're kind of that. Their V skills have that eruption now. Giga Wave is a little tornado that attacks on its own. I think Kaisers are insane. Yeah, and plus they have their map clearing skill. I could arguably say Kaisers are S tier. They have everything in their toolkit that is like makes a great bossing class or mobbing class. So I'm gonna put them there for now. I don't know. I don't know, like if I take them over some of these mages though. That's a tough one. No, the map clearing skill is pretty fast. Yeah, it takes long, but it's decent. Like because it has 2. I think it has like 2 built-in attacks to it. Yeah, Adele. Uh, Akram, yeah. I think Adele's are good. I think it kills more than Arrow. Oh, I don't have Arrow in here. Darn it. Okay, let me try to find Arrow. How did I not have Arrow? Oh, I do have Arrow. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can add Arrow. There it is. Yeah. All right. I think Arrow is A tier, B tier. I feel like they're A tier, but I'll put them at B tier now. I think they have the potential to be better than Adele's and Demon Avengers, but they're not. There's no data to prove it yet. And me and my party with Akram, I think he kills. Who's another Adele? I think he kills a little bit more than my Arrow. His gear is a lot better. That map is a little bit more favorable to him. I think Arrows would do better in AF 700, but I'll put them at B tier. But I think they're A tier potential and kind of sneaky, really good A tier potential, because they got summons. It's their mobility that makes it insane. Like I was talking about with like Demon Slayers in PC with their Chaos Lock. Arrows essentially have that in auto battle form on a 1.5 second cooldown, which is insane. Dell is good, but I don't think it's great. Like I mean, I don't think it's that strong. It looks flashy. It looks good. Yeah, I mean, Comcabella only did 11,000. You know what I mean? Like that's a big difference than Bowmaster. And like Comca's got a lot of gear, so it's same but different. It's just a tier below. A versus S tier. Arrows B tier. Arons are sneaky good. Just kidding, they're not that good. They're high end C tier. They're better than Demon Slayers, but again, they have to be in the vicinity to attack the mobs. They were good before pre fifth job when they had the tornado skill, but I don't think they're not that competitive. C tier and Axelrad would agree with me probably. Aron did it, yeah. There actually was because a guildie in my perma actually did Aron. It was not bad. 10,000. I mean, you can say that's B tier, but in actual training settings, it's not that impactful. It's just the fact that they can actually attack all these mobs that they're getting more kills, but in permas, it's just not as effective. Yeah, OG mobbing class for sure. Just got a little bit outdated. Didn't really, kind of stayed even keel, while other classes got better. DK, 9,000. So again, I'm putting them right in this range. These three classes right here, like I'll put Battle Mage is better than them probably. But like these four classes are honestly like mirror images in bossing and like just like in playstyle a little bit, whereas they have pretty good skills and are probably better in free to play and in like farming settings than in actual like end game perma when they're competing with all these different other classes. They're not as good in that situation. So all C tier, kind of all the same kind of boat. And then let's see, Dawn Warriors apparently are insane. Apparently their attacks have a huge attack range that is just blowing up the map. So yeah, Dawn Warriors are apparently A tier. A lot of A tier classes, but I think it's kind of makes sense. Like I can't really bump down any of these classes. Just the results speak for themselves. B tier ish. Now it can't be B tier though. Like look at this kill count. How is that higher than Kaisers and Paladins? Like maybe they don't have like as many like summons and stuff as like these classes, so maybe it's a little misleading. Like it's like they got the Iran bump a little bit, but I mean, almost 12,000 kills. kind of it's kind of tough to like dismiss them and say they're B tier. 5 minutes, you got 1,000 kills. So 1,000 times 12. Yeah. So I mean, you're basically at 12,000 kills. Yeah. So it's pretty much the same, right? Copy. Yeah. Eclipse is good. Eclipse is good, and I think the dash is that dash is pretty nice. That kind of wipes through the entire uh, horizontal plane. So Dawn Warriors, I mean, A tier. I'm not really sure. Feels like they're a tier above these classes, but heroes, no data. I think heroes are kind of here. You could probably bunch them up with these 5 classes here. Um, Probably a tier below, honestly. They probably could put them in D tier. I mean, they do have World Reaver on a what 15-second cooldown. That's a pretty good map clearing attack, but that's isn't that kind of all they have? Maybe they could be C tier just because of that one skill. Blaster, I'm just gonna put them D tier. I mean, I underrate blasters in a lot of my videos, and I'm sure blaster mains hate me because I said they were terrible in bossing, which they're definitely better than I thought. And I'm gonna say they're terrible in mobbing, which I'm sure they're definitely better than I thought. So I need blaster mains to come out and tell me that I am dead wrong about the class, and I need to learn about it straight up. I just need to know more, and I need to see it, and I need to talk to some blasters, and yeah. But until then, I mean, I just don't see how they could be good mobbers. But again, maybe I'm wrong. Paladins are up there, A tier, but like you could say they're B tier. I'd be fine putting the B tier just because like they are a tier below. I don't know though. They're pretty good. They're pretty Paladins are pretty good. Um, but in perma settings, they're not that good, or they're not as good, I assume, as these classes because the way our righteous hammers work right now. So I put Paladin as B tier, a little conservative. I don't want to. I want to not overreact to my classes. Like I think these classes have the potential to be better, but I think it'd be kind of wrong to say that they were on the same tier as these like Adele's and Demon Avengers, Dawn Warriors. Nah, I don't. I mean, maybe, but I'll put them down here out of I just tier ranking. So what do you guys think? I tried to breeze through that decently quick. I don't know how long that was, but yeah, I didn't want to go too long with this. Again, this is like, what do you guys think of this? Should I move classes up and down? There's kind of a lot of A and B classes, not surprising. Not a lot of S tier classes. Maybe Kaisers are a little bit. If I was to say a few kind of reactions to this right off the bat, Kaisers maybe a little overblown, S tier, but I do think they're very good. I think that bishops are very difficult to gauge. Um, Maybe a little bit overhyped them there, but I give them the benefit of the doubt because uh, bishops are an interesting community. If Miro's still here, and they have very they they're very there's no middle ground. There's very middle ground. Let's just say that there's no middle ground. They're either like S tier or hot garbage. Um, this bottom D tier feels right. Um, Surprises that Wild Hunters didn't perform in the single solo content as well as I thought, and Kana is just insane. Yeah, I thought mechanics would be better too. I put them higher B tier than they actually were in the like charts. Like 9,000 is bottom, bottom. That's C tier. But I out of my like understanding of the class, I think they can perform better. I think looking compared to these classes, that it's just how it goes. And again, don't I wouldn't like overreact to the order of the tiers because that's like I just tried to bunch these up. Like I tried to bunch these five up here. Um, try to bunch the mages up next to each other. You know, things like that. I try to bunch these thieves together. They could all be here, in the front of the A tier, bottom B. I mean, front of the B tier, bottom of B tier. I don't know. I don't think that it's. Um, I don't think it. I think it's just hard to tier them. I just try to put them in a group by itself. Numbers are truth. Yeah. Seems like no complaints really. No one's really saying that there's anything that's jumping out that's blatantly wrong. Yeah, and again, the criteria is more about just like how good of a mobber you are at an AF 700, kind of maybe in any situation, solo, kind of the break, finding the middle ground between solo and like how well you're in permo. That was kind of the point of the 700 kills because there's no real way to like compare classes unless they're in the same permo and the kill count. So um, it's all. Am I missing arrow? No, I put them in B tier. Kind of hero next to paladin. I think they should be A. They could be A, but just wait and see once they get to A of 700. Yeah, but that's it. I don't know what else to say. A lot of mages at the top. A lot of mages at the top. Pirates at the bottom. Archers at the bottom. And that's all I got. I'm gonna kind of cut this short early. I'm pretty wiped, but this is the end of the most likely the end of the stream. Um, I'll be streaming next week, Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, because we didn't boss today, so we're gonna make it up on Wednesday. So it'll most likely be 3 days next week, and yeah, excited. Should get the arrowing more content. Try to get up to level 230, more symbols, more DPS. Maybe hit cap soon and just see the full potential. I'm really excited for the arrow. I think there's a lot there, and just got to keep growing it, having fun with it. And maybe we're gonna get a patch next week? Question mark? Patch next week or some sort of. We should get some sort of like a teaser coming this weekend, right? Oh, I missed Hayato. What the? Good call. Dang it. Why did I have Hayato? Uh, Missed a lot, so thank you guys for that. Hayato. Where do you guys put Hayato? Real quick. Their kill. Oh, there's no data. I lied. I think they're A tier though. I think they're good mobbers. They're pretty good. High B, low A, yeah. You did 10,000? Dude, that's 2,500. Yeah, so you'd be over 10,000, Miro. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Look, B tier, possibly A tier mobbing. That's what I'm saying. Bishops are good. S tier, if you considered EXP and the party buffs. A tier, B tier maybe. Just pure mobbing. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Hayato's pretty good. Hayato's pretty good. I wish more people played it because I think in Boston they're really good too. Yeah. Yeah, if no teasers this weekend, then it's definitely gonna be yeah. So hopefully we get a teaser this weekend, but it seems like it's gonna be pushed another week. Hopefully Lady Blair. But EXP curve, kind of expecting it soon. And Maybe a new class? Kane? March? No, probably too early, right? I feel like they have to have one class. I feel like they have to have one class pretty soon, don't they? Because if they want them to get to 250 by anniversary, if like they even care about that, yeah, Mihao maybe. So I feel like they may want to do another class soon, but that'd be kind of weird because the arrow burning event's gonna end after this in a few weeks. So I don't know. Exciting to see. Maybe they'll just drop arcane gear. They'll release that. They have options. I'm excited to see what route they go. Yeah, there's always gonna be a class. So it's gonna be Mihao Arcane next, and then whichever one isn't there is gonna be the anniversary class. You're not re-rolling off. Are you re-rolling off a Bowmaster? Bowmaster's good, dude. Yeah. Oh, PCMS is March 19th. Primo might have to do some PC content with that Demon Slayer or that yeah the Demon Slayer collab. That's gonna be pretty fun. Terror burning. I watched a video Primo that said that like it's not good to start for a new player to start during terror burning because like it's so overwhelming and there's so many things going on that it's like too stimulating or too much. Like it's better to start slow and then kind of ease your way into the game. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for me to go to sleep. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll post this later this week, maybe tomorrow, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Uh, have a good one.